The great tradition of Olympia Fields is certainly golf, but the wisdom of the founders and generations of members since has been to create world-class facilities to complement the world-class golf. The upgrade to our swimming and tennis facility is the most recent example of this continued effort. With Wayne Muscovich and his wife Carol heading our tennis team, we not only have the best facilities, but a truly experienced team. Over 30 years here at Olympia Fields. Next door at the swimming pool, Jeanette will return this year to run our swimming program and teach our younger members the fundamentals in the water. Kevin Labriola will continue to supervise the entire complex. Kevin and Eric Hurley, who you met earlier, will work together with our newest supervisors, LaQuisha Wright and Sarah Cruz, to run both the halfway houses and the cabana. The first addition to world-class golf took place with the opening of our clubhouse in 1925. Recognized by the National Historic Trust and by the American Institute of Architects, the clubhouse is as much a symbol of Olympia Fields as our famed North Course. This building takes tender, loving care, and we are fortunate to have Gary Lazo, our building superintendent, and Mike Popovich, our executive housekeeper, on our team. This large facility takes a large staff, and every year we subtract and add to our team. The vetting of those who join us is done by Diane Melanowski, Human Resource Manager and Assistant Club Manager in charge of operations. What does that mean? Well, I'm sure you've seen Diane in many areas of the club, assisting, supervising, assessing our personnel needs, and just helping with the operation. On the service side, Georgia, Clifford, Dutchin. I do not think there is any area of our operation that white lightning does not strike. Working with Scott Radke in the men's locker room and Tamitra in the ladies' locker room to coordinate service before and after golf. Meeting with Martin Powers, our catering manager, to put the finishing touches on a banquet, or with Mary Radke, our banquet service manager, to staff a wedding. But Georgia's main focus is in our dining rooms. With Donna Conway and Rob Jackson, she works hard to provide the service you have come to expect. This year, we have added a service captain to Georgia's team. Adam will be working closely with me to keep an eye on the wine program, assisting Georgia in the dining rooms, and overall elevating our service to the members. The heart of the clubhouse operation is food and beverage, and that runs the gamut from a bowl of oatmeal to a lavish wedding reception for hundreds. Heading our culinary team is, of course, Jeff Sepan, our executive chef, along with Mark, our restaurant chef, and Emiliano, who's in charge of production and banquets. They produce memorable feasts for everyone, and more to come this coming season. The heart of the clubhouse is definitely food and beverage, but the heartbeat of the club is membership. And we're lucky to have Gwen Russell as our membership director, who guides you through the process, helps you bring your friends into the club, and just keeps track of all the phone calls who come in with people wondering how to become members. But also important in Gwen's world is the historical artifacts that she has collected for the club. By the way, if you have something to sell, put it on eBay. Gwen will bid on it. At the end of the day, my job would be impossible if not for Lisa Vacadaran. Lisa is not only the Director of Communications, the club secretary, the graphic designer, and the keeper of institutional memory. She updates our website. She reminds me of what I've forgotten, and she keeps the board and everyone else on track. Thank goodness we have Lisa. As I mentioned before, Kevin is in charge of the cabana. He also is working in the storeroom. He writes a great deal of our communication to the members, both in the Olympian and on the website. And he's the producer, director, and cameraman of this short video. If you don't know what Kevin looks like, Kevin, turn the camera around. That's him.
60 Minutes has Andy Rooney. Olympia Fields has Russell.
It's great to see how happy and proud everybody is. We had a great season, and we broke even. Breaking even. Something I heard about since I've been here. And in 2009, we actually did break even. Even though last year, everything we bought increased in price due to the fuel costs. The recession, well, the recession killed our holiday business.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
And our property tax skyrocketed. But we had a plan. We had a plan and we stuck to it. The plan had three important components. The first one, the board had to make a decision.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1. Right.
Boy, oh boy, there's always one.
And at some point, they did. They made a decision. The second point, well, the second point was we had to communicate that decision. But we were very fortunate because we had leadership used to communicating.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Huh?
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger. Huh? Request vector. Over. What?
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
The third part was oversight. We needed somebody with eagle eyes. Someone who was going to watch every dollar and question every expenditure.
No, sir, there's nothing wrong with the books. I've just misplaced $8,000. I can't find it anywhere.
You misplaced $8,000.
And we did it again. We did it. We broke even. Now, next season, the one that's about to start, is going to be great too. You know what? We're lucky here. We will be back next year with another edition of the annual video.